So there's been this raging debate about gas stoves that has become really political, and the whole backstory is that different studies or so came out and shown that gas stoves can be linked to different health concerns, including an increase of risk for asthma for young kids and just different concerns in general. And this is just turning into another culture war, another reason for the left and the right to fight, and in my opinion, to deflect from other larger concerns. My initial thoughts are, okay, look, I am a foodie, and there is a big difference between cooking on an electric stove and a gas stove. My great grandmother cooked on a gas stove, my grandmother did, my mother did, I did, so I don't I don't really see why it's all that serious. Kids who have asthma or you yourself are sensitive to asthma, I do understand how this information can be really helpful, and I get that, but again, my bigger issue is how so often the conversation, especially in the political realm, is around things that don't really impact people's day-to-day life. And if the real concern is health and perhaps different pollutants that are going on in the air and making sure that the general American population is healthier, then why not apply the same level of scrutiny to the food industry, where there's all kinds of pesticides and junk and natural flavors and really unnatural flavors that are allowed to exist within our food? Why not apply that same level of scrutiny to the healthcare and make sure that people don't go bankrupt just being able to pay their medical bills? Why not apply that same level of scrutiny to big corporations who are actually responsible for the majority of pollution? So I'm like, to me, it's just optics, because if there is a real concern of the health of the American people, then they would actually address the things that are immediately impacting them. Food, health, rising gas prices, inflation, rising home prices, the fact that your average millennial can't afford a home. I know multiple families with husbands who have full-time jobs in the Bay Area living at home with their parents. Like, to me, that is a more immediate concern than whether or not you're cooking on a freaking gas stove. These cultural conversations, to me, serve as distractions from real problems that are actually impacting people's everyday lives. So I feel like politicians should focus on the things that are actually supposed to help and impact people, but stay out of my stove. But what do you think? Do you agree or do you disagree? Let me know. Leave your questions, comments, concerns in the comment section below. Thank you so much for listening if you've gotten this far, and we'll talk later. Bye.